Hello, amazing Imagination Station people. I hope you are having a fabulous day today. If you do not already know me, my name is Jessica Hampton, and I am the owner of Imagination Station Childcare and Preschool. Today, I am going to work with you on training about what to expect when we talk about uniforms and standards. So, we do have a very professional look about our schools that we'd like to maintain and keep with everyone that's employed with us. The purpose of having a uniforms and standards SOP is to establish and maintain a consistent and professional appearance among the teaching staff and the other staff while adhering to a casual dress code. The responsibility is all of our responsibility. We want to look professional. We want you to look professional. We just really want to put off that kind of vibe for everybody coming into our schools. So if you see someone out of dress code, it is okay to just kind of say, hey, by the way, maybe you should wear this tomorrow. Or, hey, did anybody catch you out of dress code today? Because it'll happen. I'm very, very big on dress code, just because I feel like that sets our vibe that people see right away as they enter our schools. So let's talk a little bit about what to expect with our dress code. We have a couple of different options for our dress code. Um, it got a little bit more lenient throughout the years, but we still want to set that standard. So I tell people to think teacher clothing, and that pretty much helps with the dress code. But the option one is a business casual option. This category encompasses professional yet comfortable attire, but has the following guidelines. Tops cannot have any logoed shirts um, that are not our logo. Basically, anything you wear. You can't wear pink sweatpants and have the pink logo on them. You can't wear sweatpants anyway, but you get the point. Like, you can't have anybody else's logo but ours. So I actually have a logo shirt on today for you. Um, but tops cannot have any other logos. The bottoms that would be acceptable for like a business casual dress code would be dress pants, khakis, skirts that you either have shorts under for when a kid is pulling it up or is an appropriate length that kids will not be lifting your skirts. Just making sure they're appropriate length, close to the knee, and everything should allow comfortable movement without any exposure when bending over. So basically, if it moves, tie it down. I don't want to see your midriff or your booty crack, to put it nicely. So that is our business casual. You can wear different pattern shirts and colors. They just cannot be logoed with anything but our logo, or writing. So any big writing. I know it's been a thing to wear like the mom shirts for a minute, but those would not be a part of a business casual dress code. Think teacher or office staff when you think business casual. Our option two, we do allow jeans now, but jeans may only be worn under the following conditions. Jeans must be free of rips or holes that expose skin. And staff shirts can be worn with jeans Monday through Thursday. That is an option. You cannot just wear any teacher shirt with jeans. You cannot wear just a plain shirt with jeans. With our jeans, it does say that it has to be an Imagination Station logoed shirt if you are wearing jeans. So you can't just come in a blue plain shirt in jeans. That doesn't work because we want you to have this lovely logoed shirt on. Fridays are casual day. Fridays, we do offer a more relaxed dress code with the following options. Jeans can be worn and still have the same restrictions of no rips or holes in them. And then you can also wear any teacher shirt on Fridays. It has to be a non-logoed shirt, but they can have different sayings. You've seen all of the teacher shirts all over Etsy, but they can have different sayings and things like that on Friday as long as they're kid appropriate and teacher shirts. But the teacher shirts are only on Fridays. General guidelines, footwear should be neat and appropriate for the work environment. Slippers are absolutely not permitted. The only time slippers should be worn is if they are specifically only for the infant room and they are not worn around the rest of the building, only in the infant room. Closed-toed shoes do have to be worn in the kitchen. So you may not enter the kitchen without closed-toed shoes on, but flip-flops, things like that are acceptable in other places in the environment. Personal grooming, including hairstyles and accessories, should reflect a professional and respectful appearance. Please shower. You would think you don't have to say that with adults, but I want to make sure that it is out there. Personal grooming also includes showering, making sure your clothes are clean and in good repair and free from offensive or inappropriate graphics or messages. Leggings, yoga pants, sweatpants, or athletic clothing is strictly prohibited unless you are wearing them for a specific field trip or activity that does require athletic apparel and it's been approved by an administrator, or you are allowed to wear leggings as long as your front and your back is covered. So leggings like under shorter skirts, things like that, dresses, they work great. That way you can get up and down off the floor freely. But leggings should never be worn with like just a short regular t-shirt. That is definitely not allowed. And then the biker shorts are not permitted at all unless you are going on a special athletic field trip and it has been approved by an administrator. Visible tattoos. Let's talk about it. They have to be appropriate for children. That's the biggest thing because that's why we're here, correct? Anything located chest and above, so about right here and up, would need to be covered. And how you cover that is up to you, but it would need to be covered. And then anything else showing, we don't care if your tattoos show as long as they are child appropriate. If not, an administrator will ask you to cover them. Logos besides Imagination Station cannot be visible on any clothing besides, like, I guess a Nike check mark on your shoes is fine. That sort of thing is fine, but not on your actual clothing. So shoes are a little bit different. Piercings. We're seeing more and more piercings. Gauged piercings need to be plugged. Ear piercings are okay. Nose rings can only be a small stud. The whole, I don't even know what it's called, the bull ring thing. If you have that in, it has to be flipped up all the time. And then the nose ring can only be a small stud. A lot of that is a safety hazard when working with children. They see shiny things and they go to grab at them. So we want to make sure everybody is safe as well as professional. The dress code is available for you all the time. When we go into our summer programming, we are a little bit more lenient on dress code. We do allow shorts in the summer as long as they are not booty shorts. They are an appropriate length. A good rule of thumb is kind of the fingertip thing. But shorts can only be allowed during our summer program, not during the school year programming. That's part of that professionalism piece. If you have any questions about dress code, always feel free to talk to your school director and they can clear those up for you. Dress code violations will be written as such and corrective action is written as such. You could also show up to work and be out of dress code and be sent home to change into work appropriate clothing. And that is typically what happens. And then it is noted down as a a dress code violation. So wanted to make sure I went over that with you because I'm very, very big on looking professional and professionalism and how that looks as the first vibe that comes into the school. So hopefully this helps you with knowing our standards for dress codes. And that's it. Have a great day.